I play a lot of random queue in Hunt Showdown, and while I generally think it's a fun and positive experience, there are a lot of situations that can only be described as suboptimal. But that's okay, because some people just don't know, so I'm making this video to get everyone on the same page. This is my list of 10 things I wish every teammate knew, but you know, it applies to every player, random or not. Subscribe for more videos like this, and let me know your tips down below. Number 1, don't go AFK. If this seems obvious to you, good, it should be. So many people, I guess, ready up and then decide it's a good time to go tackle that 1,000 piece puzzle on the kitchen table at their neighbor's house. Look, everyone does this sometimes, and it's fine to go get a snack or go to the restroom. This distance is not a problem. But if I'm in the center of the map and you still haven't moved, buddy, you weren't ready to queue then. I have so many clips of this. It is a plague in random queue. So please stay at your desk. The next one, don't rush alone. I have normal teammates that do this too, but I see it in random queue a lot. Things are going fine, we're moving as a group, and then, you know, one of the trio members gets the impression that he's Leroy Jenkins, and it's going to be really endearing if he sneaks in there and kills everyone. I'm not saying you can't clutch alone, I totally believe in you, but you should just assume that you won't. And then, if the occasion arises organically, then sure, try to be a one-man army, but this is only made worse by this one next point: don't leave instantly if you die. If you try to sneak in and get blasted by the shotgun sitting on the bounty banish, and then immediately leave the game without giving your teammates an opportunity to even try to get you, why are you in random queue? Why are you in trios at all? It's fine to play that way, just go play solo. So if you're down, at least give it some time. I understand some teammates make no effort to revive, and we'll talk about that in a second. The next one is read AI spawns. This is pretty simple and it applies to all players. If you haven't visited a distant compound but you see new AI popping in, chances are you're about to see a team there. Noticing these things will help you find enemies and avoid being ambushed. In a similar vein, when the heavy rain starts during thunder shower and it sets off all the crows, pay attention to the direction you hear them. If you hear them distantly in a direction you didn't come from, chances are a team has been through there. Number 5. Everything is loud. Running is loud and easy to hear. Crouch walking in the same building as an enemy is easy to hear. Crows are easy to hear. Fire explosions over kennels are easy to hear. I'm not saying don't make noise, it's inevitable, but you can choose which noises to make and when. I don't even mind noisy teammates really, just be prepared to fight if you are that way. Number 6, create revive opportunities. Kind of an inverse of hoping teammates wait for a revive, but sometimes I go down first and there's just plain and apparent ways in which a revive will work. Necromancer is always accepted for me. I don't care about risky revives, but I do wish Crytek would let you block a necro for those that don't want it. The real tip here is that throwables make for excellent revive assistance tools. Chokes can cause enough visual distortion in most cases, and all the different versions of dynamite sticks and firebombs are great for making smoke too. Even a concertina wall can help, anything to block the sight of your enemies. The next one, be cautious of scopes and random queue. I understand this is divisive, this is a tough one. I hate judging people's kit, and generally I think it's a good idea for people to experiment, and random queue is a great place to do that. But it's also taught me that people with marksman and sniper scopes generally will leave you on the ground. I mean, it sucks, really, especially for good teammates that like scoped weapons, but if you are bringing a scope, I highly recommend you commit to revive people in the chat before the match. Someone once said to me, scopers equals nopers, and I think about it every time I see a scope in randoms. You can snipe, I totally trust you, but try to be a good teammate too. And the next one, think in longer intervals. This one's related to the sound tip, but it applies beyond that too. Coming to Hunt from games like Call of Duty or Battlefield, it's easy to assume that this is a standard shooter, but given the audio and various cues around the map, there are some complex systems at play. So you can scare those crows and not really see the consequences of that until 90 seconds later. If you kill a team at the boss compound, it's wise to save the loot on their bodies for a crucial dark sight second after the banish. The suggestion here is expand the time frame you are thinking. Not just 30-second moments, but choices that will come back in 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I'm not saying see the future, but plan for it. And the next one, coordinate darksight scans. I know this sounds simple, but I see randoms double scan all the time when they pick up the bounty. It's not a huge loss, but those seconds do come in handy later, so you might as well get on the same page about it. As an added bonus, let darksight carriers loot bodies and clues so they can get their seconds back. And my final suggestion, please don't repeak that corner or that hole or whatever it is you think needs repeaking. I'm not innocent of this, we all do it, but some players do it a lot more. I understand the desire, we are all chasing that glory, but usually it's better to reposition after you've revealed yourself. And I hate the way that sentence sounds. Hopefully this is a good reminder for some of you. I genuinely love playing in random queue, but it's been such a mixed bag recently, or always, that I felt compelled to make this video. Feel free to share it with your teammates, and until the next video,